Hi, welcome to Mrs. G's Sewing Space. It's January and it's time to talk about our New Year's resolutions, our sewing resolutions. Before we start talking about our sewing resolutions, which I have a short list of, I did want to give you guys some updates of what expectations and resolutions I have set for this particular sewing channel for the coming 2020 year. I am at 860 something subscribers. I would love, by the end of 2020, my goal is to be at 1,500 subscribers. That's my goal. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that's what I'm going to work towards. So that's my goal. By the end of 2020, I would like to have 1,500 subscribers. So if you are watching this and you have not subscribed yet, click the link now. I'm also going to be making some changes to my opening and my end card. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I've been thinking about making that change, so when you see the first video and you see Mrs. G Sewing Space and that top shot of me cutting out patterns, I think I'm going to change that up a little bit. It's just so that I don't freak anybody out. I'm just letting you know. And I'm also going to change up the end cards. I've had that black and white card for a couple of years now, so I think I don't know, I might get rid of it. I might change it up. I haven't decided on that either. So don't be freaked out if you see changes in that direction. To be able to keep up this channel requires supplies. I'm not always able to purchase the supplies that I need, and so I have to hold off on making certain videos until I have the money to do that. Which is why, if you see below, down below in the description box, you will find Amazon links. Now, Amazon has an affiliate program where you, the viewer, can go through the links down below and through Amazon make purchases. You can either purchase the product that is linked or you can purchase whatever else. And without any extra charge to you, I get a teeny weeny little commission. So I get a little dab of a couple of cents coming back to me so I can stash it away and save up for more fabric and more supplies and maybe better supplies. And in doing this, you help support my channel so I can continue making videos. I'm trying to work through my stash, and that's part of one of my New Year's resolutions, so I'll get to that in a minute. But if you want to support me and you find some of the products in my videos that you would like, most of everything that I use on a regular basis is down in the description below, and if you click on it, that would be an awesome support. However, if you are also like me and don't have the money to support other creators other than watching their videos, then you can watch the video, like the video, share the video, and just kind of spread the word so that we can continue to grow and get those 1,500 subscribers by the end of 2020. Now, along with the Amazon links listed down below, I am also debating on whether I should open up maybe an Etsy shop or eBay or something on my personal website or through Facebook. I haven't decided. I'm still looking through the avenues of selling some of my machine embroidered projects so that I can also help supply and fund this channel. I really enjoy my machine embroidery, and the next video after this is going to be a video of me doing a clutch. This clutch, as a matter of fact. I'm going to be doing this clutch in the next video so I can show you how you can do this on a machine. It's not going to be a tutorial, it's more of a kind of watch me sew kind of thing. But so I can gauge your reaction on if you guys are interested in learning more about machine embroidery with my machine, or if it's kind of like, not interested, or you just like to, because I know sometimes I like to watch sewing videos and just watch them sew. But with all the things that I make off of my machine like these, I'll probably be making multiple of these. I'll have extra, and those that I don't give away I could probably sell to you guys. So if you're interested, you need to let me know, and then we'll take it from there. And also I'm thinking about selling this stuff because I feel the need to create, and the products that I create sometimes end up stacking up in my room and aren't useful to anybody, and I would rather give them to family and friends or sell them to you so that they can be useful, so that my creativity is being productive somewhere. On a personal note, you might find some changes to my hair in the future. I know usually my videos, my hair is pretty wild and crazy. There isn't going to be any major changes. I'm probably going to keep my haircut the same, but my coloring might change because the gray's showing up, and I don't know. I have an appointment. My sister set up an appointment. She's going to go with me and hold my hand while I get my hair dyed for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. Now on to my sewing resolutions. So I only have a couple for this year because most of my attention is put onto this channel, teaching you guys how to sew. But for my sewing resolutions this year, they are, I want to slow down my sewing. Usually when I sew and I make products other than on the machine, my embroidery machine, because that has its own timeline. But when I'm sewing on my sewing machine and I have a piece of clothing that I want to make, or I'm drafting a pattern, or I'm making whatever it is that I'm making, I hurry. I tend to speed up because I want to get through it fast, because I want to use it or I want to wear it right away. And sometimes sewing you have to slow down. You've got to take your time because you want quality over having the final product. And so for 2020, I'm going to try to slow down and just hold on to that energy that I have to be able to produce a better quality article of clothing or bag or whatever it is that I'm creating, either for myself or my family, to be able to have a better quality product than rushing through and not sewing my seams correctly or taking shortcuts. Shortcuts are okay if they work and if they are sturdy and if they're quality. Another resolution I have is I would like to improve my drafting, my pattern drafting skills, and that also means making more clothes for me and my daughters in particular. I make clothes for my husband, usually shirts, those what are the bowling shirts. I've made him bowling shirts in the past. He's not overly fond of them. I like them. I think they're hilarious because I get the novelty fabric and put panels on the novelty fabric, and so, you know, but I think that's funny and cool. But he's kind of like, he's more classical, so I would like to make him some new bowling shirts for the year. I would like to make my son some things, but he's 14 and he just doesn't care at this point. I'd like to make some really nice church clothes for my daughters. I'd like to make some new church clothes for me so that I can, you know, look nicer throughout the year. I would just kind of like to improve mine and my children's overall appearance so that we don't look so sloppy, I guess. And that's one of the things. When you know how to sew, you have these grand ideas. I'd like to put some of my grand ideas into fruition. I'd like to have final products that I can show you guys. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Well, my camera died, and I was going on this great big spiel about how I wanted to improve the appearance of me and my girls, and I ended up losing my train of thought. So I don't even remember what I was going to say, other than I want to sew so I can make pretty dresses for me and my girls for church. That's the basic. So anyways, those are the resolutions. Those are the things that I want to do for 2020. I still have big plans other than those. There are some places that I want to visit and take tours of that I want to show you, similar to the Fit Museum in New York. There's a local museum here that I want to share. There's a couple of fabric stores in the area that I want to share with. There's a fabric store in South Carolina that I just found out about, that I want to share that with you guys too. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Share that information with me, because I make these videos because I think you would like them. But if you guys don't share that information with me, I'm just making videos because, I mean, I'll make them anyways because I like them. But if you guys aren't interested, there's no point. There's also the Sewing Expo that goes to Atlanta every March. That's coming up. I'm going to try to go to that again. And this time, my camera will be better because I have... The last video that I made for the original Sewing Expo was really shaky because I was using my hand, but my husband purchased me a, what is this called? Gimbal. A gimbal. Ooh, I had a hard time remembering that. So now I have a gimbal, so the video will be a lot smoother with, it'll still be on my phone. I'll have to take my phone because the gimbal will only fit my cell phone. So I'm excited about that. Pinners Conference, if you don't know, Pinterest has its own craft conference coming up in April, and I'm going to try to go to that as well. Fingers crossed I can make it. I really want to go. And I think that's about it. I still have tutorials that I'm going to put up. You know, I want to expand into machine embroidery. If you guys are interested, I might do it anyways, even if you're not interested. But those are my general goals for 2020. I wanted to share that with you, so I know this video is going to be kind of short. Next week, I will put up my Watch Me Sew video making this. In the future, I will also make one of these. It's an ID keeper, so it's just a smaller pouch with a clear vinyl pocket. There you go, a see-through pocket, so you can put your driver's license or whatever else. I just have a towel card from Marriott in here. I also, little did you know, I don't know if you guys know this, on machine embroidery you can also make stuffies. So I'll be doing a couple of those as well. As a matter of fact, I'm itching to make one right now, which I might do. I might just edit this later and go make a stuffy real quick. But anyways, so that's it for me. I hope you guys have an awesome year. I hope 2020 brings you guys the best things in the world. I hope you guys will be the best people you can be, and that you're always learning the sewing and the crafting and that creativity that just drives us sometimes. It creates messes, it creates chaos, it's creativity at its best, and eventually we'll clean up the sewing room. And I'll see you in the next video.
Bum, bum, bum.